Yeah. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Trainer Oblivio, and happy Pokemon Day. I appreciate you guys for coming through on this Pokemon Day and saying, hey. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continue a little bit of the Pokemon Day celebration stream here. We're going to continue the shiny hunts here in Legends Arceus. What a fitting game to, given the recent news, of course, right? And, yeah, just happy to hang with y'all. New Legends of new Pokemon Legends. That's exciting. That is exciting. I called it. That's all I gotta say. I called it. But anyways, let's hang out. Let's test our luck with the shinies today. See what's going on. I completed Drifloon's Pokédex, so I know I've got at least that going, right? But we want to make sure that we can get the shinies so we can actually start the gameplay here. You know what I'm saying? Oh hush. But what are you doing? But what was I gonna say? Yeah, but if you guys want to come through and discuss what the heck just happened, right? What we just watched on that direct, I'd be more than happy to hang with y'all and make it happen. So yeah, I don't even see any drift limbs on that over there. Okay, I think there's one, but I see that right there, and I want that. Always keeping our eyes peeled for everything that's going around, right? Look at that star does, yo. We've developed our route here for Drifblim. Drifblim was the first Pokemon that was chosen for the shiny only run. So we are hoping and praying and crossing our fingers that one of them spawns. And once it spawns, we can just catch that bad boy. And I really hope the shiny rule does not get applied to any other encounter that we find. Because I know there's a handful of them. There's the Bidoofs and Eevees and Weasels and Wurmpools and blah 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 that are around. But for the most part, we kind of generally avoid all the spawns that aren't Drifloon. So in theory, we should be good. Anyways, I finished work early today, thankfully. Got what I needed to get done. Cooked, doing my laundry currently, and taking care of Umbra. So she went outside and she used the bathroom outside today, so I'm very proud. Still refuses to poo. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. I think once I start making some more money and stuff, I'll invest in, like, I know there's like scents and stuff that the dogs will need in order to use the bathroom. So maybe it's just like a scent thing, you know, or just, I don't know what it is. But we will figure it out in the time to come soon, so no need to worry. She's doing good so far, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, come through and let's talk about the jazz, man. Don't say I didn't tell you so, though. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Listen, I was just being real. I was just being real. In a perfect world, we could have gotten way much more, right? But I was being real with myself. I was being real with chat and being real with everybody else. Pokemon Company in 2024 is not doing all that stuff that you meat writers think that they're doing, so you better cut all that out. Y'all better either stop meat writing the company for them to actually do what you want, or this is the consequences of your meat writing. You guys eat literal shit out of the Pokemon Company's hand and then expect them to give you, like, miracles, bro. Come on. They got you eating out of the palm of their hands with the junk that they barely give an effort for. Do you think that they're actually going to produce something effort worthy? Come on. Come on. Be real. Be real. You know what I mean? But I said it. I called it. If we were lucky, we'd get a new Legends game. And that's exactly what happened. And a bunch of updates to other useless games that either some people play or barely nobody plays. And the reason I harp on it so much. Don como amigo, todo bien. Yeah, man. I'm great. Thanks for asking. How are you? Pescas, thank you for coming to the stream. Happy Pokemon Day. This would be easier if I progressed to the part of the game where I could use the ride Pokemon, but fuck that. For you too, thank you. Finally, we're going to have one more Legends game. Right, yeah, I'm excited for that. Believe me, I am. I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful or nothing like that. Actually, I'm not ungrateful. I'm pretty grateful. I'm so over the moon that we're getting a Legends game and nothing else. No news about next gen, no nothing. And I called them. Told you guys this would happen. Yo, Freeze, what's going on? It's an Oblivious stream. It sure is. Thank you so much for coming through. Let me give you a quick shout out. You bear with me 1 second, though. Bear with me one moment. I'm getting, I don't want to get touched by these angry Pokemon. 10 years after we got Kalos again. That's true. That is true. The last time we were in Kalos for the first time, I was but a young lad. I was a young high schooler. So it has been a minute. Alrighty. You still need to catch an Amorous and Arceus, then you're done. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely catch up on the Legends Arceus games now. Now that we've gotten now that we've gotten whatchamacallit, an announcement for a new one. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course, anytime. Anytime. Thank you for coming to the stream, Priest. How you been? Thank you so much for petting Umbra. She just she was right here. She just walked away. I don't know what she's doing. But just in 2025 we need to wait. I am perfectly fine with waiting. For a solid game with a good story that has some good developments and great mechanics, I'm perfectly fine waiting. Perfectly fine. Done are the days of them trying to shovel the same stupid game over and over again. I hope, anyways. How's Abby? Abby's great. She's at home, I imagine. Abby being my aunt dog, she's with my aunt, so I'm not puppy sitting no more. It's just me and Umbra. Yes, Nightbot is a troll. Mega's coming back finally. Yeah, that was hype for a lot of people, and I think they handled it the best way that they could, and that's awesome. I think they handled it in a really, really good way. Bringing Megas back in a Legends game is beautiful. I applaud that, actually, because there was no way in all blue hell that they were going to reintroduce Megas into the current meta and try to balance that all out. It would have been a freak show. It would have been a shit show for sure. But bringing it back in a Legends game, which is, you know, not that mainline and it doesn't follow the same meta or anything or PvP or nothing like that. Beautiful. Perfect. Round of applause to the Pokemon Company for doing that right. You know what I mean? Watching you play this is making me want to play so much, but you need to be in the mood for this game. We can hopefully find the lore and the mystery of the Megastones. True. Like the history about the beginning of Mega Evolution. Yes. My prediction is that the Legends game is going to be set within the time frame of after the Great Pokemon War that was alluded to in Pokemon X and Y, and them rebuilding Kalos. Like, it's gonna be in the past, but not that far in the past. It's not gonna be the Pokemon War in the past. If they do bring it all the way back to the Pokemon War, they would surprise the shit out of me. That would be like, wow, Pokemon Company, I didn't think you would do it. But I think it's gonna be after the Pokemon War, post the war, as they're rebuilding Kalos and trying to get it back on its feet after being a war-torn country or whatever. I think that would be a pretty cool setting. You know what I mean? Kalos just when it's starting up, Lumio City just when it's starting up. That would be pretty dope, in my opinion, anyways. In my humble opinion. I'm also building some really cool teams that I'm excited for in Scarlet and Violet, but we're gonna keep it here. Considering the news of Pokemon of the new Legends game, we're gonna keep it on Legends Arceus for right now. Let's see. I reckon the giant guy will be out there as, yes, the king of the Kalos region, AZ will be here, which is awesome. Which also makes me really hopeful for Eternal Floette, Eternal Flower Floette, or Az's Floette. I really, really hope that they bring back an event or do something with it. You know what I mean? It's been so long and we never even got to do anything with it. So, to be honest, I was expecting a game like Let's Go, but the Legend game is also exciting. I wasn't expecting a Let's Go game. Like, I know a lot of people were talking about, oh, Let's Go, but you got to see the trends. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you pay attention to what the Pokemon Company is doing and stuff like that, you'll know what's coming. You know what I mean? I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised today. Not by the Legends game, but by the fact that the Pokemon Company didn't shoot itself in the foot for the 50th time in a row. They did something right, which is a good thing. That's a step in the right direction, guys. But the trailer, I don't think the game is going to look like this one. I don't think so either. No. I think that they're definitely buying time and waiting until we can get to the next generation of consoles so that we can play on next gen console something that can run it, because obviously the Switch has lived its life. It's ran its course, and it's an old gaming system now, and it just can't keep up. You know what I mean? So they're waiting for the next gen of console so that when the Switch 2 drops and the specs are way better, we can run games way better. It'll be a great time. So a game that can handle it, because I'm going to be honest with you, the huge part of the reason why Scarlet and Violet was such a bust is because the Switch cannot handle Scarlet and Violet. It is just too much for the game to process. And yeah, it wasn't optimized or developed properly, so that's on them still. But I see where the ideas went. They just didn't have a console to run it properly. I thought it might be Heart Gold Soul Silver remake. There's no way. They've never done a remake of it. Well, I don't see why they would do that. Why mess with perfection, right? The game's already perfect. There's no need to do another remake. Besides, they'd be beating a dead horse. The only reason that they did Let's Go is because they wanted to promote Pokemon Go, 1, and then 2, it was the first thing for the Switch, but they hadn't had any. They were still developing Sword and Shield, so they weren't going to drop a mainline Pokemon game for another year and a half. So they had to throw out something for the, the Switch is dropped, we need to throw something Pokemon related. So they did Pokemon Let's Go. It's the easiest thing they could do. It's in their DNA. It's the formula. It's Kanto. So it made sense. But there's no reason to do another remake of another remake. Like, you're just beating a dead horse. Because Kanto already got 2 remakes. They don't need to do Johto as well. It might even be futuristic. If it's futuristic, that would be cool. If it's set in the future of Kalos, that would be dope. I don't see it doing that though, but if it does, that'd be fire. That would be definitely pretty cool. You got Black City vibes when you first introduced. Yes, I did. So I did as well. For like the first 10 seconds, I got Black City vibes, and I thought Unova for a little bit. But then as soon as I started seeing like the roads, As soon as I seen the pencil drawing of the town, I was like, oh, that's Kalos. I was like, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that's Kalos. It looks exactly like the buildings in Lumio City, and that's exactly what it was. You honestly thought Unova? I thought for a second too, until you seen the Kalos Pokemon, right? With Greninja protecting the city. True. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Get away from me, homie. Get away from me, G. It ain't like that. I promise. I promise you. I'm trying to look for your shiny brethren, not you. Your first thought was that they're making a Pokemon racing game. That's funny. Or being a statue and memorial of him. True. But that more so lines up with the anime, not really the mainland games. You have 5 liters of hand sanitizer. Enjoy it, I guess. You'll have clean hands for a while. What's going on, Shamark? Whatever you do, don't drink it. Was planning to. Shamark, if you're gonna be all weird, bro. Yeah, dude. Hopefully you said wasn't planning to is what you meant. But anyways, I just wanna address one simple thing. And I'm harping on it so bad. Because I'm a genuine Pokemon fan and we deserve better. What's with the me writing? What's with the delusion? I don't get it. I don't understand. I want to be able to understand where you guys are coming from, because I seen way too many things about it's gonna be Let's Go Wooper, it's gonna be Black and White 3, it's gonna be Unova remakes, it's gonna be da 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 da. Have we been observing the same Game Freak for the last couple of years on the Switch era? Are we on the same page, or what's happening here? I can't be the only one, right? I'm not the only one that's not delusional, because that's, guys, come on. Hear me out. If we got Pokemon X and Y and Mega Charizard X and Y, imagine if we got the game Mega Charizard Z. Ooh, that would be kind of cool. But don't give the Pokemon Company any ideas, because they will legit do that. They will legit do that. Don't give them an excuse to show Pikachu, Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, Eevee, or any of their fucking Kanto babies any more love, because dear lord. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. I'm not the only one that's not delusional, right? Because we had a whole community really acting the Lulu. Charizard is the favorite. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, me either. We had a whole community of folks really going bananas. And I was just sitting there not believing what I was reading. I was like, huh? Have we been taking a gander at the same Pokemon Company that I've been looking at for the last Switch era? Have we been scrutinizing? Have we been observing? Because I don't think that same greedy company is capable of any of the grandeur that you guys are putting out there. You guys put out some great ideas, don't get me wrong. Let's Go Games and Johto, that would have been kind of cool. And don't get me wrong, anything that was mentioned isn't like, I'm totally on board for the Kalos Legends game. That's what I predicted. That's what I thought. We're gonna get a Legends game. I didn't know where the Legends game was gonna be, but I knew we were gonna get a new Legends game. Because how could they not? How could they not follow up Everybody Loves Legends? like I said, in my personal opinion, of all of the Pokemon games dropped in the Switch era, Legends is the best. Easily. Hands down. The best. Legends did so many things, so much justice. And really, really felt like an immersive next-gen Pokemon game. Didn't feel like whatever was going on with Let's Go. Didn't feel like Sword and Shield, and it damn sure did not feel like Scarlet Violet. And we don't even talk about BDSP. But we were all present. Yes, we were all present when they crapped out Let's Go, and they crapped out Sword and Shield, and they crapped out Scarlet and Violet, and they crapped out BDSP, and we all ate it up like it was no one's business. I wasn't alone on that, right? Because that's how it be. To be honest, if we talk about the games the community want, probably the Legends Curium would be the chosen one. True. Chimothy has come to say, hey, hello, or something, hello. What's going on? No, I appreciate you coming through and saying, hey, how are you? We're just discussing a little bit about the Direct today. And I'm just trying to address the delusion that I've seen happen within the Pokemon community. I'm trying to gain more insight, if you will, because I am genuinely confused. One thing I really like other than Legends game is the fact that it's just one game. It doesn't need to trade mons for exclusive games. Yeah, true. Thank you for pointing out another wonderful fact. You don't need to buy both games or know somebody with another game in order to complete the Pokédex. You can just straight up beat the Pokédex. And you don't need to trade with anybody because they have the in-game trading item or whatever. So like I said, this was the best, most innovative, developed Pokemon game to ever drop on the Switch. Easily. It blows every other game dropped on the Switch out of the water. Without question. Yeah, the new evolution items were a great feature. I'm glad you're doing well, Noah. I appreciate you. I'm doing good. Finished work early, took Umber for a walk. Gave her some food I'm eating myself, and Umbra. Come here, Bubby. That wasn't you barking, right? Because you don't do that. Right? You okay, Goofball? Alright, I love you. You're a good girl. You did really good today. You went outside. You used the bathroom outside. Good for you. But yeah. 5 stars, seriously. Seriously, it's not a bad game at all. See, the only thing is, it's like, I think the community is confused on what the mainline Pokemon games are. I'm curious when in 25 it'll be. Me, yeah, I am curious as well. I'm confused as to what when they interviewed the Pokemon Company and said that it was a mainline Pokemon game. I'm confused as to what defines a mainline Pokemon game, because for me, the mainline Pokemon games are the 2 title games that come out every, wave of Pokemon or every generation, that have exclusives that you need to trade for, and you can battle and trade and interact with the Pokemon nowadays, right? This is not a mainline Pokemon game. Under those parameters, under that definition, the Legends game is not a mainline Pokemon game. And that's what I've always felt like. This is its own branch of Pokemon game. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. Does it suck that it's doing better than the mainline branch? Yeah. But that's the Pokemon Company's problem. You know what I mean? Like, they need to develop better games. That's all. I know we're talking about the new game, but what are we doing? A run with just shiny? Yes, shiny only run. And we're currently looking for Drifloon to be shiny, but none of these are shiny, so We're gonna keep running around until we find a yellow one. I'm hoping it's November timeframe. Me too. Me too. But it may be January because that's when the last Legends was released. Okay. Alright, if we're following trends, that makes sense as well. That makes sense as well. But, yeah, like I was saying, this is not a mainline Pokemon game. Not to me. And that's fine. Like, that's okay. Not having PvP is like the hugest indicator of how this is not a mainline Pokemon game, because Pokemon games since its inception has had PvP and has most recently like developed most of its focus around the PvP. So I don't know what we're talking about here. But, you know, whatever, what do I know? My boss told me to attach 2 pieces of wood together. I totally nailed it. Oh my god. And just like Bezcast pointed out, back to the theme, since we get megas, maybe we are getting held items or abilities. I don't think so, though. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. The Legends games is not a mainline Pokemon game because it lacks all of these things. No abilities, no items, none of that. It's just a Pokemon game where you get to experience the Pokemon in the overworld like a regular JRPG and stuff. But I don't think that they'll have abilities and stuff like that, because then at that point they're entering the realm of mainline Pokemon game. I don't know, but I feel like that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that because Megas were OP, and as long as they stay outside of the mainline game, I'm okay with that. I'm fine. Just like with Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go doesn't have abilities and stuff like that. And they have... Oh, whatchamacallit. And they have, Oh shoot, what am I doing? I have to go to bed. And they have megas and stuff. Technically, abilities were in Arceus only for Regigigas only, though. So there wasn't. Don't be a smartass, because if it's for one Pokemon, and literally specifically for the reason that it would be Regigigas without slow start is broken. But you know what? It's within the realm of possibility. Like, I'm not saying a hard no. I'm just saying that it wouldn't make sense. But if in the next Legends game there are abilities, then it would make sense. I just asked for the final boss like Volo. We need a really better boss after the disaster of the Paldean champion. Oh, yeah. Yes. 100% right about that. Another reason that this game takes the cake. The final stretch of this game is actually difficult. You know what I mean? I've been playing Pokemon for ages. And the final stretch of this game, I actually had to reset for. I lost. And I actually had to reset for. So, yeah, that would be great. I'd love to have some difficulty in a Pokemon game. Not just mindlessly mashing the A button. You know what I mean? And it really felt like a final boss. It felt like, okay, this dude's evil. He's trying to kill me. Now I gotta kill the Pokemon that's trying to kill me. Oh shit, the Pokemon has a second form and it's gonna kill me. Like, it's intricate and it's cool and I like it. I heard there was a tweet that said it takes place all in Lumiose. I hope that isn't true. I have not seen it. Someone, please. So I think when they say that, because the leaks come from multiple different sources, and sometimes things get transliterated, which means they don't get translated correctly. I think what that means is it's the same as this Legends game. If you think about this Legends game, there's only one town in this Legends game. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, there's only the very beginnings of, what is this town called? Of Jubilife City. And it's called Jubilife Village. Because it's not a city at this point. So the game takes place with only Jubilife Village, but it doesn't all take place in Jubilife Village. You know what I mean? Because that would be pretty stupid. I feel like even if they 3D modeled, scaled, and it was already a 3D model, even if they just upscaled all of Lumio City, that's not going to be one entire game. Like, what kind of a game would it be? Granted, I don't know. This is the Pokemon Company. But what kind of game would it be where it's literally Lumio City walking simulator? That would be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And it would literally be another huge instance of one step forward, 20 steps back. Now, has the Pokemon Company been notorious about for doing this? Yes. In the Switch era, yeah. So I don't put it past them. But I don't think that that's true. I think that, I'm hopeful anyways, that the only town, the only city that's going to be in the new Legends game, the home base, is going to be Lumio City. I feel like Lumio City is going to be home base, just like Jubilife Village is home base in this game. But we get to explore the different wild areas and find different Pokemon and stuff. Otherwise, where the hell are we going to find any Pokemon? All inside of Lumio City? Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. I heard this tweet from Nintendo, which I found weird because Nintendo and not the Pokemon Company. Right. Exactly. And that, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you think about it, I haven't seen the tweet for myself, though. I've seen the tweet for myself, for the leaker, and it doesn't make any it just doesn't make any sense. Imagine, like, the final boss, it's like Volo, you beat his main team, then Zygarde 50% appears, and then when you defeated Zygarde 100% appears. That would be so fire. I feel like you might have predicted the game. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. It would suck for them to copy paste a game, or at least copy paste an ending. But you know what I mean? I could see Geocinch being in the game for the Ultimate Weapon Ruins before it was cleaned up. True, true, true. I also see Geocinch. Can I get my shiny Drifloon, please? But yeah, what makes sense to me in my head is that Lumio City is the base of operations. And then just like how Lumio City has all of its gates, you can go out through each gate and it's a different wild area or something. You know what I mean? It's a different area where you can go experience different clans or different Pokemon or whatever the case may be. Because it makes absolutely no sense for them to just remake Lumio City. Like, what kind of a game? What kind of a game would it be? It would literally, what would it be? Lumio City Walking Simulator? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I would not purchase that game. I would not support the Pokemon Company in that kind of a bullshit endeavor. Hey. Your face doesn't belong in that closet, goofball. Those are my shoes. Oh, man. Be a good girl. I mean, I called the dumb 7-star. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I called that too. It was just shitty. I was like, they're just going to give shitty updates and some shitty Scarlet update that nobody's going to care about. Like, we literally already had a Charizard raid. That was the first one. So I don't know why they're doing it again. But Blastoise and Venusaur, like, come on, dude. They meat ride the fucking Kanto so hard. And maybe some favorite Pokemon can get a new evolution. I would love a new evolution of Halucha or Noivern. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be dope. Or a variation. Ooh, like a regional variant. Like regional Halucha or regional Noivern. That would be dope. Bob the Builder Pokemon. Yeah, no. I'm good. That sounds stupid. Favorite or the forgotten one? Look, they got a blueprint for an already great game. For an already great series. The Legend series. Take it and expand upon it. It's not difficult. When you drop something good, it's not difficult to go back to it and make it better. I mean, at least the other Kanto starters are finally getting love. What do you mean finally getting love? They all get love. Charizard gets the most face, yes. But Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Blastoise, Venusaur, they're all up there. It's like Charizard and Pikachu are like way up here, right? But just the step beneath them is the rest of fucking Kanto. Meowth, Eevee, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Tora, like all Snorlax, Gengar. Come on, dude. Come on. Let's not pretend. They meat ride the fuck out of Gen 1. Like they do with Ursaluna, the pre-evolution, forgot the name. It was not that good. No, Ursaring was very good. I don't know what you're on. But Ursaring was an excellent Pokemon. And then they just made it way better with Ursaluna. Ursaluna is fucking god tier. But just because of the fact that Ursaring was already good, Ursaluna's god tier. And then the hilarious part is that they made, by default of getting an evolution, they made Ursaring even better. Eviolite Ursaring was everywhere, and I called it. But yeah, another Eva would be cool. Giving the Dane some love would be cool too. I feel like the Dane got done foul as a Pika clone. Here's a good thing to ponder. Do you guys think we're gonna get original? Hear me out. I know that by default, Akiri, and I forget what this main character's name is. Re something? Anyways, the ancestors of Don and Lucas. Those are these guys, right? But they look exactly like Don and Lucas. Do you think that we are going to get original character models for the hero and heroine of this new Legends game? Or do you think they're going to follow suit and they're going to make the games like either descendants or ancestors of Serena and Callum from the Kalos region? We also get a new legendary like an Amorous, but I don't see a trio squad where he can fit. Like the main trio don't make sense. It's beautiful like it was. What's the trio of legends in Kalos? Well, aside from Yveltal, not the main, not the Barksar, because they never mess with the Barksar legends, but they would mess with the other ones. So Gen 6, what are the Gen 6 like trio? Because there's always a trio of legendaries. There was the birds, the beasts, the Reggies, the lake spirits, the Cabalion, Terrakion, I forget what they were called. Cabalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. I forget what those called. Yo, Pokefan, thank you so much. I appreciate you for that raid. How are you? It was the Canto Birds again, and well, you know what? Kalos did a disservice with that. Maybe Kalos will finally get a legendary trio. That would be cool. Jesse, come on down. I appreciate you for being here. No, if you don't mind, can you give Jesse a shout out? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're talking possibilities, y'all. We're talking possibilities. Doing well, friendo. Happy to be a Pokemon fan still. Right. Me too. I just remembered Diancie, Volcanion, and maybe the new mythical or what you said. Magearna, that's right. But they weren't exactly... Those were mythicals. Those were all mythicals. So there wasn't a trio in Kalos. Which is weird. Jesse, correct us if we're wrong. But does the Kalos region have a trio of legendaries? You know how... Did you just want to see one mention of Greninja? Do you know how every region has the trio of legendaries? Like the legendary birds, the legendary beasts, the Reggie trio, the Lake Spirit trio. What was the trio for the Kalos region? If there was any. Good catch, Biscus. Quagsire is a god. Yeah, where's my fine shiny Drifloon though? Original trio. No, but that's the box art legends. Those are the box art legendaries. That's not a trio. There's a sub trio of legendaries for every Pokemon game. It was really the birds again. That's poop. That's actual poop. So Kalos got done foul. They didn't give him a sub trio of legendaries. That's rough. Then they gave Gen 7 4 sub legendaries, all the Tapus. True. They spent too much time on the different colors of Furfro. Floette and Vivillon. True. Although I do appreciate all of the different colors of all of those Pokemon. But yes, they didn't give them a trio of legendaries. Wow. That's rough. Well, I'm hoping that maybe if they're going over Kalos again with a fine-tooth comb, that they'll be able to pick out that detail and give us a new trio of Kalos legendaries. That would be pretty dope. Return to Pokeball Vivillon. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Kalos also has just one Mega, and it's Diancie. I don't play Gen 6 games, but I assume that Diancie is a gift event, so maybe more Megas for the Kalos mons. Yeah, that would be cool too, if they did that. That would be pretty fire. They put it out and someone was like, did we forget something? Yeah, that's basically how that went. Hey, silly girl, what you got going on over there? Yeah, that's interesting, that bag? Last I checked, that's got nothing for you. Sorry, Umbra has gotten in this bad habit now. Whenever I go take a shower or she gets bored, she'll go into my bag, my book bag. And I have my book bag around because I'll travel from place to place, and sometimes I'll, you know, spend the night at my Aunt Heidi's or whatever. So I have like a couple of fresh pairs of underwear and socks and stuff in there, you know, just as a default. And then I'll throw in like a t-shirt and some pants or whatever whenever I actually do end up leaving. But anyways, fact of the matter is, Umbra, whenever she gets bored now, has taken to putting her head into my book bag and just pulling out my underwear and my socks and just laying them all over the place and playing with them. And they're not toys, goofball. I see you. You have toys. Runs off with dead yellow balloon creature thing. Please don't. Give me some shiny luck so we can find this goofball and actually start this game. Because I still haven't started this game, which is crazy. I just got to the point where I can, you know, do some hunting. And luckily, Noah, you chose Drifloon. Because if it was any other Pokemon, man, this would have been rough. Man, for me, the game is going to be perfect if the starters got new variants and their water type is Squirtle. That would be fire. Yeah. That or Totodile, that would be beautiful. I would be so happy. Thank you so much for the shiny luck. I appreciate that. Make it Totodile. Totodile is awesome. Totodile is amazing. Oh, why would you eat my shiny luck, dude? Are we trying to get this gameplay going? You're just gonna eat my luck? I'm gonna try to take a bite of food before they attack me. You almost kissed me on the lips. The invention of the wheel was what got things rolling. Please stop. But no, man, I'm super excited. Super excited for the new Legends game. That's good stuff. That really is good stuff. And I'm so happy for the outcome of today. Because it restored what itty bitty faith I had in the Pokemon Company. It restored just a tiny bit more. I'm like, okay, they don't really want to kill themselves. This is great. But well, let's talk about it a little bit more. Do you guys think that we're gonna get a brand new hero and heroine, or is it gonna be just like this Legends game, where we look exactly like the hero heroine from the original game? So in that case, Serena and Callum. Because in this game, this looks exactly like Lucas, and Akari, the female, looks exactly like Dawn. What about the others think they talked about? What do you think about the trading card games? I really wasn't too jazzed about any of the other things. I mean, the Scarlet Violet events, I might do a Bulbasaur or Venusaur one just for the hell of it. I don't really care. Unless they have, like, cool moves, right? Or something that I can pick up. I don't really care all that much, right? The best Blastoise that they ever invented, they killed. And I'm never going to forgive them for that, so it is what it is. Follow Me Blastoise was my favorite Blastoise to use. And I used it on so many competitive teams. And then they killed it. They said, oh, you want to bring Pokemon over into Gen 9 and above? Well, fuck you. It can't learn Follow Me. It can't learn anything. I'm like, alright, well, that's that. Of course, the company doesn't want to commit Sudoku. They want to keep being a vacuum for money. Right, well, you know, they're going to continue being a vacuum for money because they're greedy little assholes. But doing something right by us, I mean, you know what I mean? and not just trying to shovel off another crappy game that they developed in under a year. Right, I gotta go, but I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Freeze, I appreciate you so much for being here for whatever time you could, and for saying hey. I hope you have a good one. Peace out. Thank you so much for the shiny luck, too. I think the old man with the Floette is going to be one of the principal ones in the history. Yes, I do hope that Az gets a central role in the new game, because it would make sense. It would make sense, and it'd be pretty nice. Can I please hear that beautiful bring? And can it please result in a yellow balloon? Por favor. With the Pokemon Pocket, I think I might take it so that there are a few IRL cards, which would be cool. That would be cool. So here's the thing, right? It's going to be very much pay to play like it is with, I think, the regular TCG. But if they did do IRL compatibility, that would be cool. Because all the card packs that I have, that stupid little QR code, if you can somehow scan it and link it, or link your Pokemon account with all the cards that you probably already have, that would be dope. Because then you would have your whole collection mobily. That would be awesome. Of course, having the physicals is cool too, but like having it on your phone, that's dope, I think. But is it worth like buying a whole app to do dope? No. So if it's not like a free app, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I don't know, but one thought would be to love the animation of Yveltal and Xerneas getting into beef. That would be a cool animation for sure. That would be really cool. Is the Xerneas and Yveltal fight? Oh, of course, I think it would be different from the TCGO. Yep. Of course, the normal IRL TCG is paid to play, pay to win. You gotta buy 1,000,000,001 packs at like $5 a pop, or just to even play, right? Or just or hunt like the meta cards that people will hoard and resell. Just hunt down a meta card and it'll cost you a pretty penny. So whoa, Griffin, what's up, dude? There's like a lot of people that collect the trading cards and stuff. People will hoard them just to resell them for more and whatnot. I like collecting the ones that look cool and stuff, you know. I just kind of do it for fun. And I don't hoard, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't buy like 50,000 packs or whatever. I'll buy a pack or two maybe like every month or so, if at that. Yeets the Pokemon Company to the sun. I feel that. Alright, the sun's coming up again, which means we're gonna have to go back to Jubilee Village, come back, reset, and sleep till nighttime. So we can try to get this shiny Drifloon. By the way, Noah, if you don't mind addressing chat with the commands that they can use for this stream, that would be really cool. Because you guys are able to pick the Pokemon that I have to shiny hunt for the team. That'll be my laundry. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Yep. Pretty cool. Yes, indeed, best guys. But I'm very excited. Very excited. Because Pokemon Legends was definitely something that they did right in the Switch era. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much, Noah. Oh, man. I hate that feeling when you're like, it feels like you're about to sneeze. Like it's about to fucking, but then nothing happens and you're just stuck there like, feel like the sniffles and I hate it. You don't see me, Cousin Miller. Oh, there's not even any Drifloon this way, dude. What the heck? At this point, I probably have, 143 of these things, dude. Oh my god. You get so much crap from freaking... And I'd probably have way more if I just stopped. I stopped collecting stuff. Because I would probably have just way too much. Now I'm thinking if the story of this new game happens after the Legends Arceus game, and maybe some Hisuian form could come to the game. Yeah, that'd be cool. That feeling when you're about to sneeze and then it goes away and bam, a giant sneeze out of nowhere. I wish. This thing just like tickles my nose and then goes away. Can a brother please get a yellow balloon? Well, what are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys feel after that direct? I know I've talked about mine extensively, obviously. So, how do you guys feel? What do you think could have been, should have been done, blah, blah, blah? What were you guys hopeful for? What do you guys think they could have done better? What, all that good jazz. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Want to hear a theory I've seen? We're playing between Old and New Kalos. That's why there is one area. There's one area. Oh, really? That makes sense. I'll be Mike. Why no Elden Ring? Yeah, is that Mike? That's for real Mike right there. You should screenshot that. That's funny as hell. Literally, I think GBA ports would have been great just to keep us occupied. I think that would have been phenomenal. I think that would have been really great. That they definitely dropped the ball there because I 110% agree with you. But this is the Pokemon company we're talking about. They don't give a shit about us. No, but seriously, they dropped the ball heavy because if they would have given us at least some GBA ports or whatever, some compatibility and stuff with the new, it would make sense too because of the rumors that we hear about them getting rid of backwards compatibility. Well, then if they brought it to the Switch, we wouldn't have anything to worry about. It could just go straight to home. But, it is what it is. But yes, that would have been great. Or, yeah, like that, or even like a Ranger game or a Mystery Dungeon game. That would have been great. To buy some time to ride out the end of the original Switch era until we can get the new Switch and then the new Pokemon games. That would be great, I think. So you're definitely right about that. I mean, they still could. Gives me time to finish up some needed hunts and other games. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I still got to pick up the Ranger games and stuff like that. Like, I know I keep saying it, but I really do. Because I never played them. Only ever played the main line. And stuff like Pokemon, like the OG Pokemon Snap and pinball and things like that. But if they'd ever add GBA and older games, it ain't gonna be online thingies. Probably be like they did for the 3DS. Yeah, that'd be fine though. Because those games had compatibility with home and everything. And that's really all that matters. Because then I can shiny hunt on the Switch instead of having to go back and forth between my DS and the Switch. And they all go to the same place anyways. Interesting dynamic for sure, yeah. The original Ranger was fire. Never played it. I need to. Bless you, Umbro. Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to train. What's his face anymore? Because I don't have to be that much stronger. It was fun, but the end was definitely challenging. Then again, you were super young when you first played it. Okay. Oh no, the moon's setting. That means the sun's coming up. Whatever, man. We're out here anyways. Your second Pokemon game you ever played young, you think it's been a long time. True. Yeah, I just went straight red version and I was like, man, that was fucking dope. And then I went straight to Crystal and I was like, oh shit, this is so fucking good. And then I went to Emerald and I was like, wow, this is fun. So then I started playing Diamond and I was like, okay, dope. I can't get enough. Let me get Black and White. So I got Black and White so that I could play with my brother. And then I got Black and White 2 so I could also play with my brother. Then I got X and Y. Then I got Sun and Moon to play with my brother. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to play with my brother. Sword and Shield, and then... Well, the Let's Go games, then Sword and Shield, then... Scarlet Violet. But I don't think my brother is interested in Pokemon anymore. So... and unless he... Because they're getting so expensive, really, unless he pitches in for it. I don't know if I'm going to get another double pack. Like, Gen 10 is going to have to give me some serious convincing in order for me to do the double pack again. Because I'm part of a community where, like, I'll just ask you guys for the exclusives and we can all hang and play. But I don't need the double pack if I'm not playing with anybody. You know what I mean? How dare Oranguru not like Pokemon anymore? Facts. I don't blame him though. You know what I mean? Pokemon Company has been dropping a series of L's lately, so I really can't blame him. reboot. Where my yellow balloon at? Man, I need a shiny hunt Oranguru. Oh, my puppy's dreaming. She's like whimpering in her sleep. We just came back from a long walk too. She got to explore a lot. She was like super excited at the end of it, but I want to hop on a Scarlet Violet really badly, and the reason being, guys, is cause I've got a couple of teams that I really want to try out, and I want to put together. But I'm gonna have to probably shiny hunt for most of the team anyways. So, what's the point? Putting them together is going to be a little bit complicated. I have half of one team already down. But I'd have to find the other half and then work on the other teams. Although I feel like team building for me is the most fun. So I'd enjoy doing it. And then if you guys wanted to, it'd be fun to test out the teams with you guys. Because all three of the teams that I'm building are all comp ready. They're all going to be comp ready. Like, I didn't go full OU, full, you know, Tornadus, fucking Lando, Fluttermane, Raging Bolt, or whatever the fuck on every single team. Because meta. Ugh. But I did pick at least one of them for each team. And I want to see how meshing a tiny bit of OU with my psychotic little strategies, how far it goes. You know what I mean? Apparently, in 1912, a Paris orphanage raffled off babies to raise funds. Kind of cool. Kind of cool, low key. I mean, why aren't we raffling babies more in 2024? You know what I mean? That's terrible. That's still really funny, though. To raise funds. There is a fuck ton of kids, though, around. Unfortunately. Orphan kids, I mean. Are you looking up more random facts, Noah? Drippling. Can you please shine, please? I'm begging you. We got to sleep till nighttime, yo. Anyway, can you do me a small favor? You two. Get that stab, please. Can you do me a small favor, dude? Can you look to see if there's like when's the earliest you can shiny hunt in Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because I forget. And if there's like a specific spot where you're not able to hunt or whatever, or it's like locked, I'm gonna be kind of sad. We've been sitting here running back and forth trying to get this damn shiny, and I don't remember shinies being that difficult to get in this game. Like, and yes, this was before the shiny charm and everything. Like in the main playthrough of this game, I got multiple shinies. What mod would you think deserves a mega? Ooh, shit. Furfro? No, I mean, yeah, it would be pretty cool if Furfro got one. But let's see. Out of the Kalos decks, Go-Go would be pretty cool, I think. Sliggoo doesn't need one. Who deserves one? Let's see. I'm thinking Go-Go. I'm thinking the starters. Talonflame Mega. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Ooh, Bunnelby's final evolution, Diggersby, Mega Diggersby. That would be fire. That would be dope as fuck. He'd be a giant phoenix. That'd be fucking cool. I'm just gonna go grab some more lemonade. I'll be right back. Hey, chat. I wanted to give a quick update on my spooky story. Y'all might want to hear this. So hold on a second here. I don't see anything saying it's locked till a certain point. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. You're practicing for a bug eating contest and I've got butterflies in my stomach. Oh my god, that was so bad. Update on the spooky story though. As you guys have probably heard, because I have recounted this tale to you guys a couple times probably. Weird shit happens here at the condo. I'll hear noises. Last night I got woken up at like 3 a.m. to some noises that were going on, and it wasn't just me. Umbra also woke up. So, if I haven't caught you guys up to the lore yet, a lot of weird shit happens, like locked doors being wide open, random noises, things being displaced, weird shit, right? But the other day, things got a little bit solidified and really real and creepy for me when Umbra was over there. And as you guys have probably heard, because you've been on multiple streams with me with Umbra as well, and Umbra will sit right at my feet and everything, and she doesn't growl, she doesn't bark, she's not a very vocal or aggressive dog. When she meets other animals, other dogs and stuff, she doesn't bark then. She's not, like I said, she's not a very vocal dog. She barely makes any noise. But the other day, she decided it'd be a great idea to start barking and growling aggressively into the void, into a corner of nothing. So in the corner that she's staring at, there's absolutely nothing there, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And when I talk to her, she gets all excited, like she's trying to show me something. But then I bring her back in the room and she runs right back out there and starts barking again into the same corner and everything. And I'm like, this is weird. You don't bark. You never bark or growl at all. And now for you to be doing that randomly is very strange. Time to be Mike again. House is haunted. Ghost is going to kill you. Good to know the spell I placed on you is working. What the hell, dude? It's not cool. So it's terrifying because it's like, okay, if the dog's seeing something, I'm a little spooked. But I've always had a weird affinity for things like that, so I don't feel anything threatening or anything like that, so that's a good thing. But dude, what was I gonna say? But oh yeah, so adding on to the story though, just to add to validity to it, I was validated because my aunt came to pick me up the other day, and I was telling her about it. I was like, hey, so there's some weird ons going on at the condo. And I told her, I was like, random doors that are locked are opening, da 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 da. It's not like my dog could get into it. It's not like she could open doors or anything like that. And she was like, it's funny you should mention that because one time I got a call from the neighbors. And the neighbors said, hey, are you back at the condo? Because your door is wide open. And it's been wide open like the whole day. So she's like, no. And this was before I moved in. And this place was empty for about 2 years before I moved in here. So there was nobody here for over 2 years. And so then the front door was just wide open. And Dirty Dan, thank you for coming to the stream and saying, hey, what are my thoughts on Pokemon Legends ZA? I think it's cool. I'm excited. I'm really happy. We were talking about that earlier. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer your question. I just want to finish this train of thought before I lose it. And so then the neighbors call my aunt and say, yeah, your door's wide open. So she has to come and drive over here to check the place to see what the heck is going on. And she was never able to find anything. Nothing, no indication of a forced entry, nothing. She couldn't find anything. So she just locked up and left, and that was that. But I didn't know about that. And then for doors to just be randomly opening here while I'm here is like, that's a little weird, my friend. But anyways, yeah, Dirty Dan, so to answer your question, I'm really excited for the new Pokemon Legends game. As you see, we're playing Pokemon Legends right now, doing a little bit of shiny hunting, and I'll say it once, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. Pokemon Legends was the best Switch Pokemon game easily, hands down. It blows every other game out of the water. Every other game that dropped for the Switch Pokemon game blows it way out of the water. Let's Go was an atrocity. Sword and Shield was okay. Scarlet and Violet was okay, bordering on bad. And we don't even talk about BDSP. We don't even talk about BDSP. Because we already know. So yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus was definitely the best Pokemon game to drop on the Switch, so I'm excited for a new Legends game. New Legends game is going to be dope. They kind of definitely went a little left of center, just skipping Gen 5 and going straight to Kalos. But I'm with that. I rock with it. That's cool. There was a lot of lore and a lot of good story in X and Y, so I like that. I don't mind revisiting Kalos. Seems like fun. But the biggest takeaway is that the Pokemon Company didn't shoot themselves in the foot for the 30th time and do something stupid like drop a teaser for Gen 10 or whatever. Way too early. Way too early. They need time to develop. We don't talk about BDSP. We don't talk about BDSP. Way too early in a development phase to even think about the next generation of Pokemon. Pokemon, it looks like what they're doing is giving themselves enough time between now and the drop of the brand new Switch and the new generation console to produce another Pokemon game. And I'm super happy about that. Super happy. Because I'll tell you what, I have not been super happy about all of the Switch era Pokemon games. They have been one dumpster fire after the next. So I'm perfectly fine with there being absolutely nothing Pokemon related in the year of 2024. I'm cool with that. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but I'm good. Unless you really soak in all the garbage that this game is. We're going to try something new. Because I know, yeah, that there's... Oh, shit, the sun's coming up. Alright, in a second, we're going to try something new. I want to go this way instead of the other way and see if there's Drifblim over here, and it'd be dope. Us two's wish came true. Nothing huge for this year. Yes, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you, Noah. Virtual high five. But Dirty Dan, I'm curious to hear what you thought. What did you think? Because obviously the community doesn't have the same opinion. Ah, you missed my hand and hit my face. What the fuck? Okay, a lot of shinks over here, so not worth it to come this way for Drifblim. Or maybe over here? Okay, over here, that seems like a good amount of Drifblim. Well, big bro, chill. Big bro, chill. It's not even like that. Impidimp in the chat. As long as I ignore Snorlax, Snorlax will ignore me. You see? Why don't you find the shiny Drifblim, but then it despawns? Please stop. Oh, that reminds me of the Grimmsnarl we talked about. Yes, yes. You definitely set it up. I'd be more than happy to go over some more of the details with you. Oh, fuck, I forgot this way Drifblim spawn and not Drifloon. No bueno. No bueno. Hey, we should probably get out of here. Hey, fam. What's your plans this weekend? That's a great question. I have no idea. No, that's a lie. I got a couple of business things to take care of Saturday. And I did have plans for Sunday, but those plans just cleared up. I just got a message from my friend a little while ago saying that we're not going to be able to meet this Sunday, so we'll meet on a different Sunday probably. So it looks like I'm pretty much cleared for this weekend. You fucking suck, dude. Oh my god. Snorlax is going to kiss us on the lips. Come on, move it. So that means I'm free to stream. I just got a couple of business things to handle Saturday, but nothing crazy. -2 hours on Saturday for Shiny Lock. This is true. Absolutely true, my friend. But I had already factored that in, you know what I mean? All because I accidentally pressed my trigger. I actually hate the game. I actually hate this game. I needed that. I needed that spoiled thing to throw at the shiny's head so I can catch it. Can't wait to start the Pikachu hunt. Nice. Don't want to fight that Luxio. I just want to find ghosts. Yo, you tripping? I can for sure hop on again like we did last time after I get off work. Ooh, nice. He moves. It seems like a fair amount of Drifloon spawn this way. which is not enough. You know what I mean? Like a good amount, but not enough that warrants coming this way. Our original route is definitely still... I think they're both about the same, to be honest with you. Thank you, Pokey Gods, though, right? And I say this very, 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 very lightly because the year is still not finished, which means that there's still time for another direct. And I am praying. I am praying with everything that I might. Mewtwo, number 3800, nice. I'm praying with everything. Dude, for sure, yep. I'm absolutely praying that ILCA does not get another remake. Please don't. Please do not. I'm thankful that we did not get announced anything crazy like that today. ILCA Gen 5 remake, I would have quit. I would have said fuck this shit, I'm done. I doubt I will, but imagine if I get this under half odds. That'd be pretty fire. Is that the sun coming up? Starting to get a little warm. I know temperatures are supposed to drop later in the week where I'm at, but it's starting to get a little warm. Like, it's been warm. These last 2 days have been a little warmer. You know, and I say that it's not like warm, you know? Like it'll start in the 40s and then climb up to the 60s. So it feels good. It feels great. It feels really good. But you know, I've been getting used to this fucking like freezing weather in the snow and stuff. So it's definitely warmer. Where do owls go to buy the baby clothes? The outlet malls. Can I kill Nightbot? I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Hello? There we go. That's what I can do. Come on, it was one stat off. Damn. That's rough. That's what you get for enjoying. That is what you get for enjoying these corny jokes. So, I barely even got any Drifloon spawns on that. What the fuck? I'll tell you what. We could probably do that all in one night. It would wait. Yeah, we'd probably do it all in one night. So I'm going to check both sides now. And that would be more spawns. And then I'll reset. I'm predicting I'll get this Mewtwo in under 6,289 odds. Alright. You think if I were to... With the right speed, couldn't be on reset earlier. I'll be getting another 3,810. You're at 3,804, but that's not happening. Are you trying to touch me? You'll legit scream when you get this one. And you'd be DMing you needed stats and pictures of your stats right after you save. Okay, word. Sounds good, dude. Why aren't you yellow? What the heck, man? It'll be fire if it happens midstream because I'd be freaking out in the chat and you'd just be there waiting for the proof. Because if you get it under odds, then you ain't gonna believe me. True. But why would I believe you anyway? You know what I mean? It's not bad policy to not believe you. You do tend to lie. Just kidding, no, relax. Can I get a shiny, please? This Riju hunt's gonna be doing. You're gonna be doing next, so definitely gonna be a fun one. Gotta do complicated glitches in order to get the rare candy for starter. Okay. Womp 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 womp. Sitting in this damn chair all day is definitely taking a toll on my back. I did not mean to do that. And also that tree was shaking, which means it did not register that we actually... I did that as a shit and giggles just to see if it would actually get the Pokemon that's in the shaking tree, but it didn't. That's funny as hell. I did not mean to make my junior go to level 10 though. All right, Joe. Oh. Alright, homies, I usually don't stream during the week as it is anyways, because I'm working and stuff like that. I just happened to finish early today, and I was able to hop on and spend some time with you guys, but I'm glad that we were able to talk a little bit more about the direct and things of that nature, but I got to take care of the rest of my laundry, and I'm kind of zoning. So I want to rest too. I want to get up from out of this desk from being here all day at work and stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and take care of some things. As always, I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys have been amazing, and I have been Trainer Oblivio. Trainer Oblivio, check it out. Have a good night, guys.